What's up, everybody? Hey, Michael disappeared. What the? That looked really bad for a quick second.
Good.
Oh man! So you literally just got the arms?
Dude, it's badass. Yeah, I got half of it. Joseph called me and hello, everybody. Welcome to the chat on a Saturday night. Yeah, so it came pretty quick, actually. I didn't know. And Joseph had called, said, hey, guess what I got coming? And I'm like, holy crap, wait a minute. So I checked and I saw I got billed. And so I only got half of it, just the hands and the base and stuff. So I'm looking forward to getting the rest. But poor Joseph, everybody knows his dumb luck. You know what I mean?
I know, poor Joseph. So, and for everybody that doesn't know, so Michael and Joseph both ordered the Cinemaquette.
It's Cinemaquette.
Yeah, the Cinemaquette ET, right? The one. Remember we saw it like from San Diego Comic-Con. They had it on display.
Yes.
The one that lights up, right? Like the finger lights up and his chest lights up.
Yeah, it's badass.
Wow. And Joseph just has the worst luck with shipping to the point where I'm kind of thinking it's his UPS driver, his FedEx. Cause come on, like every
I think he pissed off his UPS driver.
Yeah.
Or maybe AF is behind it.
Right. Are you right? Yeah. Like whoops.
Yeah, poor Joseph. So the finger that lights up broke off. So
yeah.
And then did you talk to him today?
Yeah, I did. He actually sent me a picture of it. Let me see if I could show it really quick.
That sucks.
I know, man.
Oh man.
But hopefully, I mean, I guess he's friends with the people, right? So I think he knows them or something, right?
Yes. A lot of fun things to talk about tonight, too. I'm excited for our show tonight. Sorry I missed it, and thanks for filling in the gap for me.
There's the broken.
Yeah, sucks. But let's talk about the skin tone. How beautiful! I mean, it looks fantastic.
I mean, yeah. Look at the arm right there. Like I could just see it.
Yeah, Steve Wang did the sculpt on it.
Yeah.
But from what I've seen with Joseph and how like the arms connect and stuff, it's a little concerning.
Yeah, he sent me that there's like because of the weight.
Yes. Yeah, we had that problem with the that I bought from Lee.
With the
same thing with that.
Really?
And these are freaking heavy. So I'm wondering because I was going to actually reach out to Steve, but I was going to get mine first before I said anything. But it seems like there's a quality control issue going on, you know?
And they're expensive, right? It was almost $5,000.
It was $6,000.
Oh, $6,000, yeah. See, I mean, yeah, that needs to be definitely addressed. How many? Do you remember what the edition was?
200.
Okay. I mean, damn. Yeah. And that's a lot of money too. Like,
yeah,
I mean,
it is. The base is pretty, and even the base, it's a clear coat base, and it's real spotty. I don't know how Joseph's looks, but
yeah,
it's cool from a distance, but he won't like it.
No. I mean that's worrisome because if you think about it, like right as a business, if it's $6,000 times 200, that's what $120,000, right? Or no more, right?
It's more than that.
100 and
I don't know. Don't get me going. Don't get me on math, buddy.
I think it is right. 120,000, or is it?
Nah, there's no way.
Let me see.
I'm sure Scott already has it.
So. Am I missing a zero there? 6,000 times.
Yeah, it's 1,200,000.
Oh, yeah, 1.2 mil. Imagine every single one of those came like that.
Oh man!
Imagine that. Like, that's crazy.
I'd like to know how much profit. I bet you half of that's profit.
Oh yeah.
Probably more. But the packaging is really good. So I was really shocked that Joseph's was. But he showed me the finger because that finger lights up, it glows.
Yeah.
But I'm happy with the one we've got at Darkside. A guy.
Is that the NECA one?
No, that one we have. So I have two. This is number 3 of my
number
ET.
Three.
It's weird, dude. It's like
Superman and ET, man.
It's weird. It's the weirdest damn thing. But this ET staying home.
You know what it is? I think it's you're impatient. So then like you see one and you're like, I gotta have that one. And then you see a better one, and then you're like, I gotta have that one. And then you see a better one, and you're like, that's it.
I know that's exactly what it is. Yeah.
Yeah.
But I mean, I kept getting the NECA, and then the other one, the other one was like, I want to say 20. I think after shipping and everything, it was like $3,000.
Hmm.
But it lights up, and it's displayed really good for what we did for Dark Side.
Didn't you weather? Did you end up weathering it? Yeah, you
So
did. Right?
the NECA one I weathered. I repainted him completely. But
Yeah.
this one I put the robe on him, and it's the drunk ET.
Right. Yeah.
With the old course cans and stuff.
Damn. That's cool, man.
Yeah.
Good. I'm telling you, man. I've been on a vintage figure like obsession recently. I got another 6 figures in today.
Like you, Lee.
What did Lee say?
Hey, 6 probe droids. He's funny. I don't have 6 probe droids. I only have like 3.
Life size.
I got a life size.
The 6 scale. Don't you have the sideshow
You
one?
can see the shadow of that one, right? Yeah. That's funny you said that. I know we got Joel in the house. I want to show everybody this.
Yeah.
Just got this. This is really, really cool. Joel, this is one of his little things right here. I've been wanting the maquette, one of the I wish I had a picture to show you guys out of the book. I mean, this thing is freaking dead close. I mean, from the stick here. Plus, what makes it even better is Joel made it.
Yeah.
But I'm going to build a really cool little base for him. But his eyes and everything, it's just really kick ass.
Let me bring up.
That awesome.
Michael, you're funny. Whenever you send me a picture, I want to know like what your process is. Like, do you take a screenshot and then do you still crop it to take out like?
No, that's how it came to me off of Instagram.
Oh, because you do it off Instagram.
Yeah, okay. Walt Wizard. Yeah. So Walt sent that. Yeah, I want to show you in a little bit, but yeah, I'm just showing this right here real quick.
That came out here. Let me blow you up.
Ooh.
Looks
I
like
wish you could see the book.
Looks like a little gopher.
I know, right?
That's funny.
Yeah, I love this thing.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, Joel, for this.
I'm always like just like in awe with like Joel's stuff. Like sometimes he comes up with stuff like literally like overnight.
Yes.
That's like
that's what artists do.
Yeah, and
this thing's moved. He's posable.
Yeah,
all this stuff. Like, remember when he did the tauntauns, the 6 scale tauntauns? They're posable. I mean, it's like a 6 scale maquette.
Yeah.
But thank you so much from the heart, buddy. That's really special piece. Special. Man, and some really cool stuff. I mean, we're coming up soon. 3 weeks and counting. May the 4th. Dark Side Brick Oven Pizza Company. We've got, thanks to our friend Johnny, that we had him on the show one time. Not Johnny from last weekend show, but another Johnny. He's got 20 cosplayers, and they're legit that are going to be there. Can't tell you what's going to be there, but really cool.
What?
Oh yeah, yeah. We got 3 Kendall County sheriffs ready to do traffic
Hounds.
Yeah, so we're getting close, and I can't wait to see everybody that's coming in the chat.
Are you doing? Is it going to be like a dinner event? Is it going to be a morning? I don't know if you've said.
Yeah. So you're right, actually. So it is. It's going to be from 5:30 in the evening till we're tired.
Oh, it's a rager. It's an all-night rager.
Yeah. So 5:30 till whenever we decide to close. It's just friends and family, man. That's going to be an important deal. And then, I don't know, maybe the next day we're going to be making a trip out to Starkiller Ranch.
There you go.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yep. So.
That's going to be real cool, man.
Yeah, I can't wait to get everybody together again,
Yeah.
Some
Well,
real cool
cool.
stuff.
Well, speaking of our friends, let's say hi to everybody.
Yes.
We got Johnny in the house. We got Joel in the house.
Yeah.
Got Robin. What's up, Robin? Got Frankie. What's up? How you doing, bro? Scotty. What's up, Scotty? How you doing, man?
Hey, Scott. I still haven't heard from them if they're coming. I hope they can make it.
Solo Fett. What's up,
What's up, buddy?
Janine? What up, Janine? Got Armando in the house. What's up, Armando?
Hey, buddy. How are you, Mando?
We got who else? We got Brad over here doing the math for us. LGP Vintage. What's
Good to
up?
see you. Good to see you.
We got Lee in the house. Daniel. What's up, Daniel? Got Guillermo. Far from Death Star.
What's up, buddy?
Welcome, welcome. Who else we got in the house here? We got, we got
What's up with that? I don't understand that.
who?
Last Jedi Fanatics. What is that about? What does he mean by that?
See, Star Geeks.
Hey,
Where?
what's
Where
going
do you see that?
Far from.
Did I miss it? Where did I miss that?
Yeah, you just had it. It was up on the thing. It was the last one you did. It's okay.
Oh, I didn't see it.
Yeah.
Um,
Hey, Robin.
this one?
See you soon. Yes. The
Oh,
last
that's Jedi Fanatics, right? Yeah.
Mhm.
Got Sean in the house. What's up, Sean? How you doing, man?
Good to see you, Sean. Thanks for joining us tonight, buddy.
Nice.
Yeah.
Well, very cool, man. Yeah, I'm telling you, I've been on this vintage hunt, man. I even just like 2 days ago, like I just went on eBay, and that's the thing, right? Like you even talked about it, it's like eBay's dangerous, especially when it's like low cost things, like little, because then I'm just like, boom, and I'm hunting, I'm comparing, and I'm like, should I pay 19.99 or 22.99 for this one a little bit better? And I'm like, stupid
What
little.
I do is I look for the states where they're at, and then of course I'll look at their rating.
Oh, do you?
Yeah, I'll look at where it's coming from sometimes,
Yeah.
But yeah. But you know what? That what I don't have like Denise because she's a pro on eBay. She'll wait 6 days and do a bid. Where me, I don't want to wait. I want it now. So
And you bid immediately.
I'll do the buy it now usually.
Oh, buy it now. Yeah. Yeah, that's how I like to search. I like to search buy it now because I just don't, because I always miss that deadline. I miss that sniping little last second.
Yeah.
And then a lot of times, even when you snipe, sometimes you end up spending more, especially if you're bidding against somebody. But for these little things, like, I mean, again, I don't think I've spent more than like $50 on a figure yet. So, but again, I'm only doing the kind of the not popular characters. I haven't gotten to like the main characters. I haven't gotten to like, the last 17 or anything like that. So.
Yeah. Look at what Joel's saying, dude. I just sold off my Kenner bagged mailaways. Like
What?
15 of them. Wow. Okay, but are you talking real Kenner, like 70s and 80s Kenner, or like Hasbro bagged? Is that kind of confusing?
Oh man, my list, man. I need the first 12 minus the big head Han, because one of you guys sent it to me. It's either you or somebody gifted me that one.
Yeah. What? I don't think I did that Han though.
No, I need the first 12. Actually, I just picked up Obi-Wan. So the rest of the first 12.
With the cape? Did he have his cape and saber?
Yeah, the saber, it's missing the little tip. So I was like,
Yeah.
whatever. And so I'm missing the first 12 and the last 17. And then just kind of random ones. Like I'm missing the Endor, pretty much the three main Endor, like Endor Luke, obviously from the last 17, Endor Han, and Endor Leia. I think Empire Strikes Back. I think I got. I think most of the Empire Strikes Back so
You got
far.
the twin pod car pilot?
No, I need the car. No, because is the car pilot one of the last 17? No, is it or it's just harder to get?
No, it's not.
No, but it was hard. It's harder to get, right? Or like it's
I don't know that it's really hard to get, but getting his little walkie-talkie and that gun is a very rare gun.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no, I'm missing the Cloud Pilot, and I'm missing the black Bespin guard. I got the white one, or I don't know. I've seen someone say he's Asian, but I don't know. Maybe I don't know what it's referred to.
So have
But
you decided on the type of display you're going to use?
yeah. So it's gonna be a little more just like plain simple. It's gonna be a black wooden case, and it's gonna have like felt in the back.
That's
Um,
nice.
so I'm either gonna do black felt. Um, if I can find yellow felt, that'd be great because that would look cool, right? Like get the same yellow kind of background, but make it felt so it looks more museum like.
Wow.
Yeah, and then it's gonna have the glass shelves.
Like I did the glass.
Yeah,
Are you going to have a cover though?
yeah. So it actually has a locking mechanism and it opens up.
Nice.
So yeah, I'm excited. And it was really cheap actually. Like online, it was only like $200 for the case.
Did you get it already?
So I have it in my inbox or like my basket. But they're like readily available on Etsy because it's technically it's like a guitar case. So that's what it really is. So it's like a display thing for it's the same one as like that I have my broken guitar, the one from the Hateful Eight. It's
Yeah.
that same manufacturer.
I remember you were saying that.
Yeah, except I'm gonna get black ones, and then, like I said, add the. I might not even do well. Yeah, and I'll probably do glass. That's the one part that I have to figure out. I got to figure out where to get glass like made in that size. How did you do it? You just went to a glass place and was like,
Yeah, I just did inner measurement and then went into a glass place. I kept blowing Jeff up, on how he kept doing it. He'd send me detailed pictures, but until you actually see it up close, Brad says the Cloud Car Pilot sucked as a figure, came with a power drill. It does look like a power drill, but I liked that figure. You know what I mean? But again, I wasn't playing with them.
Yeah.
As a kid, I just was collecting them. But I like that figure. I like the colors on them and stuff.
Joel, yeah, hit me up, man. Yeah, like I said, I'm kind of like Michael too. I'm not very patient once I start into it, and that's why I don't like to like jump into collections, right? Because I'm like, I already know myself, and then I was like, all right, I'm gonna budget myself, right? I'm gonna be like, all right, if anything, like maybe $50 a week or $100, here and there when I see a figure. But now it's like, man, like every other day, it's like $50, $60 here, just because, like, again, it to me, because it's like they're so cheap sometimes online. Like when you find them loose, then I'm like whatever, like I'll just get them. But
yeah, and it's cool though. Those are, and it's cool because you have that. Did you ever take that R2 that you get that special one? You took it out of the package, right?
The pop-up lightsaber one? Yeah, I had to. Remember it had mold?
Yeah, but that's going to be cool because that's going to be probably like one of your favorite ones,
Yeah, and I already have it. So yeah, and then I have the regular R2 as well. So I think the only one I'd be missing would be the one from the first one, like the one without, right? Because there's one without anything that pops up, right?
Yeah.
So
hang on a second.
Yeah. Yeah, get into the zone, impatient collecting. Yeah, man, I'm telling you, it's dangerous. It's dangerous. Cat in the House says, "Hey guys, how can you get your collections appraised? Should they be insured?" I mean, yeah, it depends, right, on the collection, I guess.
Yeah.
There's some companies out there that specialize specifically in collections and appraising that so you can get it insured.
Yeah, that's a good question. And the thing is depends on like your situation. Do you live out in the country, or do you live in an area where there's a lot of crime? Because a lot of times certain insurance companies will pay up to a certain amount, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know.
Oh, that's right. I do. I gotta get that, but I want to get the Droid Factory also complete. That one was one of my like holy grails when I was a little kid.
Did you have that?
No, I could never afford it because I remember the only one. It was like this little toy store, like vintage toy store that had it, and they had it for $100. And as a kid, I was like, "There's no way I'm gonna get $100. Like, where am I gonna get $100 from?" You know.
So I have the orange, the base to it. But I don't know if you just want that. But I have that. I'd give it to you.
I honestly, the box is what I kind of really want, but I mean, I just want that little third leg too, to just like,
Yeah. It's kind of funny because you bought that for me. The 6 scale.
the big one, the jumbo.
Yeah. You know what? I got a notice a week ago that my Wampa was shipping.
Which one?
I'm sorry, from Regal Robot.
Oh, nice. Oh,
Yeah.
so you're that? Yeah, that means you're one of the first to jump on it.
Yeah, but I wasn't. I was like, I was like one of the last. But I guess maybe that paid for it. I don't know.
Oh yeah, maybe that. Yeah, that's possible. Yeah.
Yeah. Because
Yeah,
I almost missed it.
I know a lot of people did the payment plans.
Yeah, I was just so busy,
Mm-hmm.
6 months. Lee was just really on my shoulders telling me, he's usually telling me to get it, buy it. Fuck her. But that's the one thing that I didn't listen to him. And yeah.
Joel, yeah, shoot. I mean, whenever you want, maybe not tonight, whenever, yeah, shoot me a message or text or whatever of the stuff that you're parting with. Yeah, because I'm definitely interested right now. I'm telling you, it's all this vintage stuff.
Yeah, because I remember you were talking about even if you can find guns or the stuff, if it's a replica, you don't care because.
Yeah. Well, in fact, I actually ended up buying a whole set. Like, and it was like,
oh, did you?
$30 or something?
Yeah.
With like 60 repro weapons. And I'm like, that for me, that's fine. I don't know the difference. Like I all I do is literally go on like whatever, like on a there's all these websites that have the weapons listed with like the numbers and you could kind of match them. So as long as they're the same color of the original ones,
yeah,
I don't really care. And nice. And again, if it starts bugging me later down the line, right? Like if I could complete it and then I start getting a little more picky, then I'll start going back and rebuying them. So it's almost easier right now because I know 90% of my weapons are reproduction. So then I don't have to like make notes of like which one's real, which one's fake. It's just a matter of like replacing each one, with the real one.
Yeah. That's special, man. That's really cool.
Yeah, man. That's all because you guys,
Yeah, that's cool.
Because
just with those little things, right? The little simple things.
Yeah, man.
So if you guys notice behind me, this is.
Yeah.
I just got this the other day from our friend James. Scratch built this thing. I'm so excited, Gabe, to have this. I'm going to do a video on this thing after I get a chance. But
let me bring up a little closer look that you sent me.
Yeah,
that thing came out beautiful, man.
Oh, it's fantastic. Yes.
Laser blast.
Yeah, so that top lid opens up. I think we showed it briefly, and it's kind of funny because it's a real base ship. I mean, this was made in the mid-set, right after Star Wars came out. They made this, and what's the guy's name that they had the big auction on? Where the X-wing sold for $2 million.
Yeah, the Star Trek guy. I forgot. Gene something, right?
Yeah. Anyway, he made the original one. So that one that I know of was the only one, and that one is
Pete.
Hey, Pete, good to see you. But so
I think he's poking fun at you, Michael.
Oh yeah. Oh, what a day. I didn't even see that. My brother Pete. But anyway, so the original one was made was about 12 to 14 inches in
Yeah.
length, and it sold in that auction for I think about 32 grand. This one here is a little more than 2 feet. It's probably I don't even know, but about 32 inches in length. But I got
That's
one of
such
the
a
guys,
man-
the Greeblies. I mean, this is all scratch built.
that's crazy. I mean,
Yeah.
again, it's like who would have known, right? That
And
like,
when we were talking, Gabe,
yeah,
if I wouldn't have brought up the laser blast thing and you said, "Hey, this guy reached out. Let me show, I got something for you." And now, like you said, I've got a whole collectible
yeah.
collection of aliens now. I've got actually, let me count, two, four.
Oh my god.
I've,
Oh,
I've got I've got 6 aliens.
sick of the same ones.
Yes. Well, they're different scales. So check it out.
Oh man, Lee's. I'm waiting for Lee to comment.
I know. Oh, I know. Like, look at this.
What the heck? Oh yeah, I saw that here. Let me put you on solo. That's funny.
So I have another one, and he's holding up just one sign, and it says "Collection Wars."
Mm.
But I've got to glue it back on. The sign had broke. So, but thank you for taking the time to create these.
What what is he sculpting out of? Just like
Just
sculpting?
a really solid. Look at this. One of one original laser blast. Jim, man, you're awesome.
So cool, man.
I mean, this guy is faithful every Saturday evening, like a lot of you guys in the chat, and it's just really humbling to get this stuff. It's pretty cool. But now, I reached out to Steve that we had on the show that was in the movie Laser Blast, and we're getting that gun, and still need to look at that.
I'm
But
gonna
yeah,
get him to do like a signature plaque or something. You mean?
yes, that's a good idea.
Mm-hmm.
That's a real good idea. But yeah, I don't know another one that's out there, but I'm so proud of it. So.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a badass ship. Can't believe the first one went for $32,000. I mean, that you could have sold anything in that auction for a lot of money.
Oh yeah.
Isn't it
30,
weird? It's
32 something is probably like one of the cheapest things, right? Like everything was skyrocketing off that.
I'll bet you $1 million that ship on any other site with all. I don't know what happened with that deal, but I bet that ship wouldn't have sold for more than $5,000.
The laser blast one?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah, I think it was just the hype, man. Everyone was all hyped up
Huge.
about that one, you know?
It's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
It's absolutely just mind blowing.
Yeah, man, those auctions are crazy, man. Yeah.
Yeah.
What, Armando? Did you watch Dune 2, Michael, yet?
I haven't, but I will. I don't even remember what happens in Dune 1, to be honest with you.
Honestly, neither did I when I went to go watch it, but I think Dune 2 by itself is pretty good.
You don't even have to watch part 1 to watch 2?
I don't think so. You kind of remember like a little bit. You're like, oh yeah, that kid,
Yeah.
like, his dad got killed, and like you kind of remember, but
Hey, so Lee had texted me the other night to watch Fallout. Have you seen Fallout?
no.
Dude, it's on Prime. Anybody in the chat see Fallout yet? It started out like right at the beginning, pretty interesting. It's like not going to give it away, but I mean, I guess it's based off of the game, right? I don't know.
Oh, is that okay?
But it's really cool when you see like almost like in Top Gun, like when you see those dudes, walking out on the airstrip, and these big. You're gonna have to watch it to see, but that was pretty cool. But I guess it's a series, so I watched part 1, and then I was gonna watch part 2 tonight after the show.
Nice. Yeah, but right now we're trying to catch up on this show called Shogun.
Shogun?
Shogun, like yeah, it's like a Japanese, like it's a show about like the Japanese kingdom. Like, it's actually.
But is it like a period thing, or it's like a new documentary?
No, it's. I think it's fiction. Like, I mean, it's not documentary. It's definitely their actors and all that. But basically,
in the '80s they made a movie called Shogun.
Oh, I don't know if it's a remake. It might. I don't know. But it's a show, or it's a series, and basically it's like the emperor dies, but then the his heir, the little emperor, is too young to just take over. So then they give power to these 5 like lords, and then there's all this like conflict, and then there's this guy from base. I think he's from England, and he comes on a pirate ship. And anyways, it's actually really good. Lee's the one that he was like, dude, you haven't watched it, you gotta watch it. I was like, all right. So I put it on, and yeah, now we're hooked, man. Yeah. So look,
Badass.
says Shogun's probably the best show of the year. Oh, it's based off a book, Lee says.
Yeah.
Richard Chamberlain, the original. Oh, okay. So it is a remake of the 80s Shogun. Yeah.
Nice.
Okay, I didn't know that. I didn't know it was a remake. But yeah, it's actually really good. It's in Japanese, so like, but not all of it. Like they're speaking English sometimes, but most of it is like, you got to read the subtitles stuff. But
Nice.
yeah, it's really good. Although the only crappy part is that we always watch it at night, and I can't watch anything because I'll fall asleep.
Start dozing.
Yeah. So then I end up like waking up. I'm like, what did I miss? And my wife's like, you already missed like the whole episode. I'm like, so like she's probably watched each one like 2 times, 3 times.
Hey, so when you say Shogun, it makes me think of a lot of the inspiration that George Lucas got from a lot of that stuff way back. Does anybody know that lives in the LA area? Have they been driving by and seeing the place that George Lucas is building? Have you seen it, Gabe?
I haven't. No, I've just seen pictures of it.
Yeah, I wonder what stage it is and when it's supposed to be open. And
I don't know, man. Yeah, I mean, I saw that they're already like hiring, so they're looking for like the staff and people to like, I guess, manage things. So I mean, they can't be that far off.
Yeah, that's gonna be. Can you imagine moving all the props and stuff? I bet there'll be a really cool section. I'm sure.
Oh, there, Brad said he's seen it.
I'm sure. I figured.
Just change it to English dub. Yeah, I think I have it on English dub, but I don't know if I have it because the main guy, right, the guy from England speaks English, and then the translator speaks English, but then everyone else speaks Japanese. So are you telling me if I turn it on, everyone is going to speak English? But
Brad said it looks like it's almost done. Yeah, that would be cool. Far from. Yeah, I definitely will go see that. It'd be cool if some of these, like Gabe, if you got the invite.
Pete.
I think Pete's had a little too much to drink tonight. Hey, hey Pete, can you answer this? Because I know we talked about it a long time ago, but can you tell us in the chat? Okay, he's an OG like me. Pete, can you please answer in the chat? Have you seen any of the new Star Wars films, from Force Awakens all the way to Last Jedi, and even Rogue One, any of the other ones? I just want to know, have you seen any of them?
I'm sure, right? There hasn't Pete. He bought some like sequel stuff. No,
I don't know.
What, Pete?
No, I told you. Now I would have to say, when you say who's a true Star Wars OG fan, to not. Okay, did you see Rogue One though? Rogue One.
Wait, but Pete, weren't you just asking me? Weren't you just asking me about like the dark side Ray lightsaber?
Yeah. Oh, come on, Joel. I haven't seen that one either. So, but yeah, Pete, you're awesome. No, but tell me, Pete, did you see at least Rogue One? Because I know if you haven't, bro, we're gonna. You have to watch that one. You have to.
Yeah. He saw. He said he did see it, but he's like, eh.
Yeah. That takes a lot. You know what I mean? But his mind, he doesn't know about Fat Boba Fett. Just from watching on the show.
Which is great. I mean, he hasn't been tainted by the death of Luke Skywalker and all that stuff, you know.
Okay, so the dark ray saber, because I remember you told me about that, but you haven't seen the movie. Is that correct?
So that's why you like it, because you haven't seen the movie.
Oh wow, Sean, did you really? Hmm.
Hey Jeff, how you doing?
Hey, we were just talking about you earlier. I hope you're doing well,
Yeah,
brother.
Solo wasn't bad either. Like I enjoyed Solo.
You know what? Now looking back,
Yeah,
there was a lot of hype because of the directors getting fired and then the new director being Ron Howard.
Ron Howard. Yeah,
You know what I mean? And there were some good actors in there. You
yeah.
know?
I liked it. I liked Solo. I mean, not more than Rogue One. Like I'm telling you, Rogue. I'll put Rogue One up there with with the original trilogy any day. I mean,
Well,
that
good for you, Pete. Because man, it's crazy because Pete doesn't have an idea about all that stuff. But I will tell you, Pete, like Andor, I'm just telling you, it's like you could watch Andor, Pete, and you could watch Rogue One, and those wouldn't, I don't think even Rogue One would mess up your mind because they keep it real OG and they show the same characters that have maybe even passed and gone. And I this that story happens. It was written by George Lucas, and just the guy that actually did the story on it. I mean, he kept it very OG. So did
yeah.
the director. I love
Yeah,
that.
and I think Rogue One you could watch besides the last scene, right? Like really, besides
Yeah,
the kind of the ending leading to the last scene, it's
yeah,
not really obviously it's a Star Wars movie, but it's not really intertwining anything. I mean, yeah, I guess you see Tarkin in it, but like, I mean, I could watch that movie by itself without having to know anything about the other Star Wars movies.
yeah.
Still make it like that's a damn good movie just by itself. You know?
Oh, okay. He did see it. Okay, I was going to say that's good
Yeah.
because it's cool. Like on like Andor when they're and like even Mandalorian. I mean, after a while, right? The stories
Yeah.
it's kind of, but like when he's shooting the Jawas off his thing, that's badass. But I just backstory things I like. I think it's cool, but some of it does actually screw your mind up. You know what I mean? And they try to change too much. And
Yeah.
I still think on the Return of the Jedi that even though I like young Darth Vader, the Anakin
Oh,
Vader.
you do? Yeah.
Oh yeah. But no, not young, like part 2 and 3.
Yes.
What Chris? What's his name?
Yeah. Hayden Christensen.
Hayden Christian.
Yeah.
So like at the end of Return of the Jedi, it shouldn't be him, dude. It should be the
I,
old dude.
I agree.
You know.
Well, I don't think they should have touched any of it. I don't think the special editions should have happened. Like,
Yeah.
I wish they didn't, but
Yeah, and the only thing that was kind of cool is sometimes is like the models and stuff that they did. They shot like the sandcrawler and
mm,
a couple of those things. But yeah, leave it alone.
yeah.
But
Dune 2 put all the new Star Wars content to death. Yeah, I think I think Andor had some great.
yeah, he's a great actor.
Yeah.
He's a great actor, and they're doing another one, aren't they?
Yeah, season 2, but it's only season 2 because obviously it's going to lead into Rogue One. So
Okay.
that's a cool part. Remember how we're introduced to him in Rogue One, where he's kind of like running away and like in the alley. So
Oh yeah.
I think it's going to end like at
That's cool.
right. It's going to lead in right into Rogue One. So that's going to be really cool because then like you could literally watch Rogue One, and then watch A New Hope. So it actually becomes one solid movie.
You never see this, and nobody really has talked about it. This is going to be the first time on this show I know of. But if you think about his character, and you had to compare him to another character that you would think when you first were introduced to him he would be like, who do you think that would be? You want me to tell you?
Who, Andor?
What's his name? The character.
Diego or Andor, yeah.
Is that his name, Andor?
That's his last name, right? It's
Okay, I didn't realize that.
yeah.
I always thought it was a damn planet.
Oh, like Andor. No, it's Andor. What's guys? What's his name? It's
Uh,
Andor, something Andor, right? Or
I can't remember.
yeah, I forgot his name too. Um,
Rebel Mood. Cassian. Yeah,
Cassian. Yeah,
badass. That's a cool name too. But I think that his character goes up against Han
Hans.
Solo.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
So,
and especially with the series, right? Like, dude, like it opens up. He's straight up like pop, like he pops one of those shady
yeah,
cops.
that's what I'm saying. Just kills the
Both of
dude.
them. I know,
Fucking
yeah, he
kills
killed
him.
both of them. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I agree. I think look, if you kind of
And
go
I'm
back,
talking Harrison Ford Han Solo, not the newer one, but that's
look
still.
I think in an ideal world, right? In an ideal Star Wars like original trilogy fan world, they should have made the Mandalorian series about Boba Fett, making Boba Fett Mando, but the same character, like same like quiet, very like whatever. But that should have been Boba Fett. And I think Andor should have been Han Solo's story leading up to A New Hope. Or
Yeah.
right? That would have been, I think, cool. Like
Yeah.
having like it's instead of the Solo movie, having Han Solo be more like, I mean, basically Andor. If they
Yeah.
could have plugged remove Andor, plug Han Solo in there, and just let him start the rebellion. You know what I mean? Although, but he's not part of the rebellion, so it kind of throws the story off. But the way he's portrayed, right?
Yeah,
Like,
he's just kind of a selfish dick, just trying to
yeah,
get some extra money. So, yeah.
yeah. So that would have been really cool. You know, best. Well, that's the Book of Boba Fett. Yeah, of course. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I'm saying scratch Book of Boba Fett. That's gone. I'm literally saying take out Jin Darin and implant Boba Fett and like make the Mandalorian series about Boba Fett. How cool would that have been, right? Like he's like because Mando's pretty cool. Like I think he's a pretty cool character.
Yes. Man, Jeff, that would be cool. I don't know at first if you were joking or not, but yeah, I just I haven't watched
That
Star Wars.
would be cool.
That would be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Uh,
Yeah, I look forward to seeing because man, you thought for sure that you'd get to see K2SO and you never did.
yeah, you see him in the next season.
I wish that they would have lived at the end of Rogue One.
Yeah,
Cassie.
but then that's more explaining to do. Like, I think that's good. Hey, you know,
Yeah.
they got the plans, and again, it makes it go back to that line, right, where it's like many. What did she say? Like many Botham,
Many
yeah,
Bothams died.
Botham died today, right? I don't even know what Bothams are. Is that where the planet that they were those Bothams?
Yeah, no, maybe I guess so.
I mean, right? I mean,
You're on a very nice little beach front. They should have. But anyway, we got 5 minutes or 3 minutes. It's all it's going to take anyway. Come on. She's pretty
oh,
cute.
you think the little dog's gonna turn into K2SO, the little dog droid? What's it called? You know that little red, like stone looking one.
Yeah, but how, I don't understand how. I don't know.
Oh, Botham's died in return. That's right. That's right. Yeah, to get those plans.
Yes.
Yeah, that was for Death Star 2. You're right. Yeah. What the heck?
Hmm.
Yeah, it never really talks about how Princess Leia got those plans.
Yeah.
The emo droid. Yeah, there you go. BMO or BEMO. But memory.
Yeah, that's cool. I see what you're saying, Joel.
Yeah. Although Joel, if they did that, wouldn't that be a little too much like the Solo movie, right? Because isn't that what they did? They took his little Lando's little droid and they turned it into the Millennium Falcon. Remember, like input.
They did?
Yeah. So the Millennium Falcon is the brain and everything of that droid. Yeah. Remember at the end, kind of.
Yes.
Not the end, but like the droid gets destroyed, and they're like, "We need the whatever. I don't even remember. Like
I missed that part though, that they robbed part of its parts. I didn't know that.
yeah, they like connect it to the Falcon, and then everything uploads to the Falcon.
Yeah.
L3. Yeah. I mean that would be cool. That would be cool to like his little dog droid is K2SO. So it just seems like because he is kind of spunky, right? Like the little BMO droid is like kind of rebellious, so that would make sense.
Yeah. That K2SO was an awesome character.
Yeah, K2SO was great. Jeff says L3 is worst droid.
Yeah.
Yeah, B2 Emo, the red droid. Yeah, I think that's what we're talking about, right? I think that's what Joel is saying, is that you think that they're gonna take the BMO droid and then it's uploaded into like a K2SO type of droid, right?
Okay, here we go, Benjamin.
Yeah, no, Benjamin. We already discussed this. You're late, man. You're watching us on a delay. You got skip forward. But yeah, you're absolutely right. Yeah, it's from Return of the Jedi, not.
You know, Lee has the sideshow K2SO. It's badass.
No, dude, I know.
I wonder if Manny still has his. I love that thing.
Yeah, man. It's one of those pieces that, like, I think it was overlooked. Like, a lot of people were like, they didn't get it, and now,
yeah, I know. Yeah, Manny's been working on those. The gun, Chewie's gun, the bowcaster.
Yeah. Have you talked to Manny recently?
Yeah, he's going to be here.
Oh, nice. Yeah.
Yeah, he's in Spain, and he's coming on the 4th. That's pretty special.
Yeah.
Yeah, I look forward to seeing him. He's a good dude. Yeah, that's where a lot of his stuff is being made right now.
Oh, really? In Spain? Mm-hmm. I saw him in Florida for
yeah. Hey, oh, you did?
Yeah. I ran into.
That's right.
Yeah.
Hey, so I know Lee sent me a picture. What's the guy's name that is doing that 3PO? Does anybody know?
Like Lee's 3PO?
Yeah. Like that isn't Lee's, was it?
I think it's gonna come out like that. Yeah, I think that's like the sound.
But the name of that company, who is that? Do you remember?
I don't remember. No.
It's what their Instagram is.
No.
I've been seeing it. It looks pretty. Probably the best one since Don Post that I've seen.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know that Lee was waiting.
Don Post he's sent me. I'm sure he probably sent it to you. Did he send you that picture of him
with
OJ? Yeah.
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 I'm glad he's still talking.
Yeah.
Oh, it's not okay.
You mean Dan Tui?
Yes. Far from yes. He's doing a really good job on that.
Yeah, the ones that Lee sent me, like, I was like, that looks legit, man. That's really good.
At first, the legs look kind of fat on it, but I think it's okay. I think it's pretty good.
Yeah.
So, you know what I've been watching on? And it's kind of weird. I know a lot of y'all are gonna be like, "What?" But I don't. And I think I've mentioned it on the show, but that deal they did on Netflix talking about We Are the World. Lionel Richie and all of them doing that.
Well, I haven't seen. It's a documentary.
Yeah, it's about USA for Africa. How Michael Jackson and all of them all came together that one night and shot that We Are the World.
Oh, I haven't watched it.
Dude, I watched that thing 3 times. I watched it again today, and
really,
and just listening to how they talk about dealing with, like, because they wanted Prince there, Madonna, Cyndi Lauper. They talk about who was difficult. Waylon Jennings leaves. Willie Nelson and Waylon Jennings. You know who Waylon Jennings is?
No.
He's a country singer. That Dukes of Hazzard, just a good old boy.
Yeah.
Anyways, anyway, he walked out. He's like, "All right, I'm out of here," and he left the thing.
Wow.
But the only way that they could make it work was to have all of these actors. I mean, excuse me, I got, you know what I got on my mind, actors. But you got a lot of these, all these artists, and the only way they thought they could do it is when they fly in to do the CMAs. They could get them that one night would be because everyone's flying in, and
Mm.
But just hearing them talk now that I'm a professional dealing with actors,
Yeah.
actually got the exact opposite of that. So
Yeah, man. Yeah. Are you gonna say anything about, like, are you gonna tell
you know
people?
what? I'm going to say it right now.
No.
So everybody that's in the chat, I just want you guys to know that it's one thing, and I want to get you all of your thoughts on this thing too. So it's one thing that we're building an incredible establishment, the Dark Side Brick Oven Pizza Company, that's going to be themed to 80s and just the nostalgia of it all. But who's going to do this and not even a month in create this really cool dinner with the stars and have a good portion of the cast from Back to the Future there? Well, that's what I did.
Yep.
I created this. It wasn't easy at all. And everybody, you've seen the lineup that's in the chat. Most of you have, anyways. And talking to some of the actors on the phone has been fantastic. I will tell you that these people that put together these cons, it's just I can't imagine on that level of what they have to deal with these actors. So I'm just going to talk about this gentleman, and I'm not going to badmouth him, but we're going to talk about James Tolkien. Everybody knows him as Mr. Strickland. We know him as one of the, I guess, admiral or general in Top Gun, and he's been in Masters of the Universe and a million other movies. Anyways, we came up with a price tag that he agreed to do, and it was pretty expensive. I'm just going to tell you guys, it was expensive. And he went up, he changed his mind and said that I'm a professional. I'm going to be signing 150 autographs. And to sign these 150 autographs, I get this amount of money for them and at the cons. And so this is what I want. I won't do a penny less than this amount. And I tried to renegotiate like in between. And he said, I'm sorry, I'm a professional. I'm so sorry. I can't do that, but I will do it for this price. And so I just said, you know what? Let's do it. So he agreed. We put a contract together to Kevin's, and he wanted round trip ticket, first class. Instead of staying one night in the hotel, which I put him in a very nice hotel. He doesn't want just one night, because keep in mind, this is a 3-hour event. Okay. It's a dinner. You fly in, you hang out, meet all these people that really look up to you as an actor. Remember, he's a professional. And, let's keep in mind, he's a little older. However, he put together, after we got the contract, he wanted half down. I wired the money to the guy. He put this video together, a really, really nice video. He said, hey, everybody, James Tolkien here. Come see me at the Dark Side Brick Oven Pizza Company. And thought that was awesome. So then we put the tickets up for sale, and they're still for sale. And I have no doubt that it's going to be sold out by the time that we get to the 25th. However, a week ago, everything's in the books, and it's one thing if you're going to cancel the show to cancel because of your health or something like that. However, it wasn't because of the health. I guess, and again, I haven't talked to him. He called a week ago to talk to me, and I was pretty upset. But what had happened is, I guess that Michael J. Fox's agent reached out. Supposedly he's pretty aggressive, and said, hey, we need you on that on the 25th to be with us, with Michael J. Fox. So him being a professional decided to cancel, and that he would just simply send my deposit back. After I've done everything that I've done to pay for his round trip ticket that was a little under $2,000, paid for 2 nights hotel. And I know this guy has a heart. I'm sure he does. And however, I think it was very unprofessional because not just to me, but to all of the people that are expected to see him at this show. You know what I mean? Whether it's 150 or 5,000. And the fact that he has decided to cancel on me and thinks that just simply sending my money back is, even though we have a signed contract, that it's okay to cancel my deal and go do. And look, I love Michael J. Fox. I mean, when you guys come to Dark Side, you're going to see I've got a big Michael J. Fox Foundation to support Parkinson's. But I will tell you, this is really put it's really stressed me out because it's not because I'm sick and I can't make it, because man, he's an older gentleman. No problem. I get it. We just got to roll with the dice and keep going. However, it wasn't that. It's because he's going to go somewhere else. And I just, I thought it was just shitty, Supposedly he's sent me the money back. I haven't talked to him or said anything, but, it's just a shitty situation.
No.
So I've been reaching out, talked to Bob Gale. Unfortunately, the 25th is that we're doing this deal. It's his birthday. Can't make it. Got a text from Huey Lewis, and he's not in the best of health right now. But I can assure everybody that's paid for these tickets, whether I sold 30 or 150, they're going to have the time of their life. I guarantee you that. So I'm not gonna cancel it. I'm gonna keep it going. But it's just, it's put a big strain on me knowing that, we're opening up May the 4th, and then on the 25th of that same month, we've got Dinner with the Stars. And if it's successful, I want to be able to do this for everybody, to show maybe one month we have, spread out that we've got the cast from the Lost Boys, or, but after dealing with these actors, that's just one situation. But, there's a lot that goes into setting these things up, and then to have somebody cancel like that, it's just, you know what I mean? So, but anyways, I don't know, I've had people say, man, you definitely sue this guy. And I'm not that guy. I'm going to tell you guys for the record, I'm 54 and I've never sued anybody in my life. It's not about the money or anything like that. It's just about, the principle of, you're a professional and you're doing this,
right? Like choosing like another gig for them. And who knows if the other one's even paid, right?
Yeah.
I'm assuming.
I guarantee you it is paid. I guarantee you that.
Yeah.
None of them do anything there for free, period.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's a lot of self-entitlement with these actors. And I know a few of you that have dealt with a few actors, whether y'all handled them at a con. Some of them are just down to earth, and and I've met them that are just super cool, Jackie Earle Haley that played Freddy Krueger and was, in Bad News Bears from the 70s and early 80s. I ran into him at a steak restaurant last night, and he's coming to the dark side. He's super cool. He was just in a movie with Ben Affleck and just did some stuff with Robert Rodriguez. But, I don't know, man. It's just, what do you do, So.
Yeah. I mean, again, there's nothing much you can do. And look, at the end of the day, I guess, we'll see what happens, right?
Yeah. And now, so what I'm trying to do is put together some surprise things, for them. But, we got 4 other ones that are on board and are excited to come. But, it was cool having 5, So. But I really wish I could have got Huey Lewis. A lot of you that might not know that guy is super freaking cool dude. And responded right away. He just has a big issue with his hearing. And he just said it wouldn't be a lot of fun, so he's not doing any meet and greets or anything. So, but the fact that he was reached out, to my rep was awesome. So
that's really cool, man.
But yeah, I just thought I'd share that with my
Yeah.
friends in the chat tonight. But yeah, it's just been a kind of a, I don't want to stress that James out either. You know what I mean? I've got a heart. I'm not an asshole. But
Mhm.
you know what I was thinking, Dave? That maybe the least he could do is maybe send the 150 ticket holders a signed picture autograph or something.
Yeah.
Uh,
Yeah. But I think it'd probably be cooler to have it all on one, on one sheet, right, with the other ones. But
Yeah, and that's another thing that a lot of y'all don't know that made these posters. And Gabe even helped me put the initial thing together. So we've got this poster that they were going to sign, and that's going to be, I can't really talk about that because it's a surprise for everybody. But yeah, there's a lot that was invested in this, and I just don't think he gets it, So
yeah. When especially when being difficult up front, right? Like
yeah,
demanding all these things, asking
yeah,
for, right, like to fly in early, right? Like have a
yeah.
second in, all that stuff. Like,
And what you don't know, Gabe, this happened last week when it came to. He didn't think that he needed to refund the ticket stuff because he did an intro,
yeah,
and it's like you did an intro, but you did an intro that you're going to be at the dark
you're
side.
gonna be there.
You
Yeah,
didn't. You didn't do an intro stating "Come eat pizza at Dark Side. They have great pizza. Don't be a slacker." It was "Come
yeah,
see me at the Dark Side," and he's not
yeah,
going to be there. So I'm like,
yeah,
what the, you know what I mean? So
yeah,
I don't know. So, but
man.
anyways, just moving on. But thanks for listening to my story. But yeah, just a little stupid shit like that. It's like, man, screw these actors, man.
Yeah.
I'm just like, God, I can't handle it. But it's such a great concept. This dinner with the stars. I mean, and I've been. It's what it's done though, Gabe, and a
Mhm.
lot of people that know me. It hasn't deterred me. It's motivated me.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? And it's given me ideas to do other things, whether it's with bands. You know what I'm saying? From the '80s.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, that'd be really cool too. You get some
Yeah,
bands in there, get
yeah.
some, yeah.
Yeah, Claudia, I was talking to her the other day. I talk to her almost every day. She's like, she said that they're actually all pretty cool, because I know she knows a lot of people,
Yeah.
but then I thought, hey, it'd be cool to get Shu there, the other
The
girlfriend.
Elizabeth Shue, yeah. I mean, that would be pretty cool to have them both like in one place.
I don't know if I was talking to Denise about that, if there'd be a little bit of, between the two.
You think? You should ask Claudia that. Be
I
like,
actually have before. She's just kind of, I mean, she's real fun loving, you know,
mhm,
but I don't know, buddy. That'd be pretty crazy.
yeah,
But I would definitely like to get Johnny Lawrence here, you know what I mean? And a couple
that'd
of
be cool. Yeah, like,
the because I know I can get them down. And like,
yeah.
I'm just going to tell you guys, Huey, I offered $10,000 for Huey Lewis to fly in for dinner for 3 hours, hang out, see his friends, and cast from the film, and then fly out the next day and put a check for 10 grand in his pocket. And that just goes to show that, you know what I mean? Because I mean, you can get some pretty high profile people. I mean, I think just for a dinner, there's a little bit more respect in what we're doing versus a Comic Con. I
Mhm.
think a lot of these actors have this idea that if they are going to Comic Cons, then they're failures now, or their acting career's over. You know what I mean? That's why some of them, like maybe Carl Weathers, was kind of bitchy. You know what I mean? Because he doesn't want to be at those. But I think that I really have a big respect for people, for actors that do the cons, because I don't think they realize. I think a lot of them do, but a lot of them don't realize. They wouldn't be where they're at if it
Mhm.
wasn't for these people that come to stand in line and sweat their ass off, and just to get a hello from them. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
But there's a lot of good actors out there that are really cool, and
yeah,
you know, so. But anyways,
yeah,
I don't
yeah.
know. Maybe I'm gonna get So I'm gonna hit real OG and get the original cast from the Charlie's Angels while they're still around and kicking. You know what I mean?
Right. I mean, that's that, and that's the problem though too. That you do have to kind of get on with whoever you're gonna get, because again, a lot of the stars from the 70s and 80s, right? Like the movie stars. I mean, they're getting up there too. Like they're
Yeah.
getting up there in age, and they're in their 70s. Like, you just never know, right?
Fucking Armando.
Dude, I'm telling you, like, I bet you can get the guys from Chips. Because
Oh yeah. Oh, for sure. For
convention, and
sure.
they didn't even have a line or anything. They were just there like chilling, like.
Yeah, because you know what? Because I went big, right? I went Back to the Future cast.
Right.
But yeah, a lot of and so the tickets have to be more expensive because it's almost 30 grand to get them there, right?
Yeah.
So, but if you're doing like the Chips guys, I mean, you could probably pay them, I don't know, pretty cheap.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, maybe for one night. I mean, yeah, I'm sure. Do you pay for their flight, their hotel, and one night? Yeah,
Yeah.
you probably get them in there for. Yeah.
Dun, 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 dun,
I mean,
dun.
but even that, like, start thinking that, right? Like all the shows.
Dukes of Hazzard, Incredible Hulk.
I mean, dude, I bet you could get Lee Majors there. Like,
Dude, to have Lee Majors here, or even Buck Rogers, what's his name? I would just. And Lauren Gray, dude, I don't care if that girl's 90 years old, man. Damn. Six pack. Oh man.
But yeah, man. I mean, why not, right? Like, no one else is doing that, and like, again, it goes towards the theme of your restaurant, right? Where it's not necessarily. I mean, yes, you have props, but it's about the nostalgia, right? Like about that feeling that you want to bring to those customers. I mean, all the shows, all those movies, that's what it does, right?
Yeah.
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 Noma.
I know, right?
Yeah, the Fonz. I bet you can get Harry Winkler down there.
Henry Winkler.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, dude, I'm gonna tell you what. To get Ron Howard here, I would be like a little kid in a candy. I don't fan. I mean, I've met Spielberg and some of them, but with Ron Howard, little Opie. I know a lot of all these great, fantastic movies that he's done.
But
he's the best little kid actor I've ever seen, dude. His lips never move, and I just because when little kids watch other kids, they'll sometimes they know the other kid's lines, so they'll start saying it. But for sure, I think a good one to get there would be the cast from E.T.
That'd be a good one.
Yeah, they're all still around, and I know they're all willing.
Yeah, I think the only one that you'd have trouble with is probably Drew Barrymore, but
yes, yeah.
But I mean, you don't need her. You don't need her for that.
But can you imagine, like, to get Arnold Schwarzenegger there? Like, I wonder, like, I'd have to sell the tickets for probably like $1,500 a piece, $2,000 a piece.
No.
But I remember a buddy of mine. He paid Mr. Jabba. He paid. It was a dinner, and it was $5,000 a plate. It was when Arnold was governor.
Oh, I'm sure all those like fundraising, all those fundraising dinners.
Yeah. Have you ever been to one of those, a high-end fundraiser before?
No, I can't say.
Yeah.
Get Gentle Ben, his brother.
That's funny. You know what? The guy that played, I can't believe I just forgot his name. That played Flash Gordon. He's super cool.
No.
I mean, he
like all these.
He's like, "Hey, how you doing? Yeah, you doing? Yeah, hey."
You gotta just start going to all these conventions, Michael, and just be like, "Hey, man, like, hit me up."
Yes, exactly.
But
the good ones are the ones that don't have agents.
Pete keeps on telling you that Pete's got the hookup. So hit up Pete. He knows a guy.
Oh, okay.
He reps a lot of them for
conventions. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, because I have had a few reach out to me, and what I like hearing is the stories like, "Oh, Leah's awesome. She's super. She'll be down," or and Claudia mentioned like Biff. I'd love to have him here. You know what I mean? Tom Wilson.
Yeah.
Just what he just as a person, dude, he's a big entertainer, and I've never met him. I just, from what I've heard with Lee and several other people, and of course Claudia's told me about him, and he's real big in his own art and stuff. So that maybe he can show his art and just talk. I mean, he's a good talker.
Yeah.
Kind of like Kevin Smith. He's a great talker.
Yeah.
That'd be a good one, Kevin Smith, just because of his, even though his movies aren't to talk about, but he's awesome.
You don't like his movies? Clerks is good. I like Clerks.
Yeah.
No?
It's right there with Spaceballs, dude.
Really? Clerks?
Well, you know what? It was like, I would say it was like one of the first real, like, independent films, you know? So, and it was kind of inspiring for me, but yeah, it's crazy how people make it, you know?
The Goonies would be sick. Yeah.
Yeah, the cast of the Goonies would be fantastic.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, and I bet you could do it. I mean,
I would love to have all of the Lost Boys, including Kiefer there.
Wasn't it? Didn't you talk to the Hobbit guy? The one, or who? It was somebody. I forgot. Somebody was in touch with them.
Wouldn't me.
How come?
Sean Astin.
Sean Astin, yeah.
Yeah.
The Lost Boys, yeah.
Man, that would be so awesome.
Yeah. There you go, Pete. You gotta hit up Pete.
I will.
He's your hookup right there.
Yeah, Leah's going to be in town in June, and I guarantee I'm going to get her over there.
Who? Lee Majors?
Leah Thompson.
Oh, Leah Thompson. Okay.
Yeah.
Heck yeah, man.
So, but yeah. Yeah, we got some celebrities on May the 4th that might be there, and I think some people will be excited about. And I didn't have to pay them a freaking dime.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So,
personal friends, Lost Boys. He owns their stunt jacket. Ooh. Yeah. I'm telling you, Pete has the hookup right there.
Oh, wow. Oh, very cool.
Yeah.
Huh. All right, dude. Well, I'll call you in the morning, actually. So,
good night, baby. My daughter always comes to that little window. She's like, well, cool. But what?
What is that? What is Lee saying? But no what?
No certificate of authenticity. Yeah, but with sometimes with.
What does that mean? I don't get it.
I guess to like prove that it's theirs. Yeah, but with screen use stuff like movie props, it's like it's kind of funny with movie props because I'm in a lot of the groups for like movie props, and it's almost like they not that they frown upon certificate of authenticity, but like it's a joke to them. They're like anybody could print it, anyone can make it up. Like it's all about screen matching. It's all about tracing the where it's coming from. But yeah.
Oh, that's really cool.
Yeah.
LGP, that's really, really cool. Yeah, he's a cool dude. He's a good dude. I remember talking to his mom when he was out acting when he was a kid. When I was 17 years old, I drove over to his house and was talking to his mom.
Oh, really?
Yeah, Henry Thomas. Yeah, and when I saw him last, I asked how his mom and dad were, and they had both passed away. It's like crazy because they were younger,
Yeah.
Yeah, she was a big lady, but she was super cool. And we just sat on her porch out in the country and just talked. It was really fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's funny, man.
Yeah, he was pretty typecast. That was a tough one. E.T.
My mom is asking if you gonna have car shows. A movie car shows would be kind of cool to get all.
Yeah, that's a great idea. But so like our Back to the Future Day, we've got a lot of the actual. We've got a legit Back to the Future DeLorean that'll be there. Very, very accurate. It's funny how I know all about freaking DeLoreans now, right? And we have the Toyota pickup truck that's going to be there.
Yeah.
That one's really cool.
Yeah.
And but so yeah, for the longest time until it's too much money and I'm not that big of a fan. I wanted to get the Batmobile, the 90s one.
Yeah.
And just have it there.
Yeah.
But
I remember you were showing me like you're like should I buy this? What was it, like the tumbler, right? Like, or the big,
Yeah, it was a tumbler. I was right there, but man, it's expensive.
yeah. Well,
But
yeah. And then what are you gonna
it
do?
wasn't. What's that?
And then you would just sit there and park it, or you drive that home back and forth every day?
No, you can't drive. You can drive it, but you can't drive it like that.
Oh, it's not legal. Like it's not street.
Yeah, you could probably make it legal, but you can't. The way that thing was set up, it's just to drive it off the trailer, and you can drive down the street or something, but nothing that you can go cruising down a couple miles down the road in.
Yeah.
And those things were going for, not the one that I was looking at, but they're going for over 300 grand.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
So that's what I mean, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, Armando, exactly. And it's funny because you can't get a DeLorean anymore for under 50,000.
Insane, dude.
Even if the motor's blown.
Yeah, because even just like 10 years ago, I really like I wanted to buy a DeLorean. And I was like
20 grand.
Yeah, in good condition. I remember I was gonna buy one for 11 grand because the interior was kind of all like, it was messed up, and it had a little bit of work to.
That's unbelievable.
But the body was clean, like it didn't have any dents, which is huge on these like aluminum, bodies, right? And yeah, like it was 11 grand locally here, and I was like, I should do it. I should just do it right now. And then I didn't do it. And yeah, now you can't find them for less than 50, 60 grand. It's crazy.
Yeah, it's crazy. I saw one not too long ago for 45 because I was interested in it.
Yeah.
But it was, I mean, damn, dude.
Yeah.
So,
the other thing too, like I would want it stick, right? I'd want it, just like the original, like the one from Back to the Future. And a lot of the ones you see are automatic, right? Like, I don't know if I'd want an automatic one, especially if I was going to spend, the money.
Hey, so LGP Vintage Toys, he just said Bill Miller's. That's this right here. But let me tell you. So just so you guys know, with Dark Side, I don't just go and, okay, we need to find a key distributor. Okay, we need to buy dough. No. Every single aspect of this build, from building the building, everything, the tea. My after work beer is iced tea.
Yeah.
And we have the tea. So if you go to a manager at Bill Miller's and you say, because it's packaged Bill Miller's, and you say to the manager, hey, what brand, what tea is it? They won't know. They don't know. But I found out the tea.
Did you?
I'm going to tell you, Dark Side Rick Evan Pizza Company, not just Bill Miller's. That's all I'm going to say. So I brew my own tea now, so I don't have to go buy tea every other day, in the buckets.
Yeah.
I was telling my local, one of my closest friends in the world, Lee, here, it's, the tea. He knew I used to always have to go get tea and stuff, but
that's hilarious.
So, yeah, we did it right.
Imagine pulling up. Imagine one of my clients seeing me driving.
Hey, even better than that, though, is your Camaro that you sold. If you could have recreated it like the Transformers Camaro.
Well, the problem with the 69 one is that it's not the right year. So like it have to be, I think it was like 1970, 70 something.
Yeah. Is that yours was a 69?
Mine was a 69. Yeah, man.
Yeah, dude.
Trust me, man.
The summer of 69. That was the year I was born. Bam.
Yeah, man. Yeah, I sold that for 10 grand. Like an idiot, man. Yeah.
It's unbelievable. And it ran, right?
Oh, it was set up for racing. Like it worked perfectly fine. In fact, when I got it, it was in great condition. The interior needed some work, but I'm the one who crashed it. Like I got a little dent on the side because his truck ran a stop sign and I couldn't brake. They're heavy ass cars. I like tried slamming on a brake, but I was going too fast. Boom, and I nicked the back of the truck. And mine, it was just like a little dent on the side. We could have just replaced the fender like real quick. But anyways, yeah, it was perfect. Besides that, and like I said, the interior needed some work. Like the ceiling thing was sagging and just little things. yeah, man, I'm still to this day
Yeah, it's
I can't
badass.
regret, man.
So my '84 Chevy stepside that I got. Uh,
Mhm.
my buddy Joe, he worked for me for 15 years. We went to school together. Anyway, he'll be here in the morning to. It was very simple. So the gas tanks, it has an auxiliary, the little toggle switch. And in the old days, when you run out of the first one, you hit the switch and the tank goes to the other one, right? And if it's full, it goes to full. But what happened is when I hit the auxiliary on the first one, it went to full and it wasn't moving, but I only had driven it for a little bit.
Mhm.
But even though if it was empty because the hose wasn't hooked up, the gas
Mhm.
line to that one, it would show full, but it didn't hardly have any gas in it. So when I ran out, I started, and it's not fuel injected, so it takes a while to siphon that gas to the carburetor.
Mhm.
So I spent $270 that night when I didn't make it to the show, getting the damn thing towed back here. The next morning, I went out, boom, started right up because me and Denise, we were putting
Yeah.
gas fucking falling all over. I was so pissed off, dude. But anyways, so we're getting ready to transform that 4-inch lift and 35s. We're putting the 12-inch suspension in the new 40s. Just came in on some 20 by 14 billet wheels. They're badass, and they're the old school wheels, so it'll still have that old look, even though it'll be sitting up on 40s. You know?
Damn.
Yeah, I'm excited. So we'll have that thing running. I'll show you guys pictures when it's done. But it was just my go get barbecue truck. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because this other one that I have, that 41 Power Wagon I've got, but there's just something about these vintage vehicles. I love the '69 Camaro, dude. That's just
No.
freaking, man. That's the good old stuff, you know?
Yeah. Yeah. And again, I think it's one of those ones that I don't think I mean, if I was gonna spend the money, I'd probably get like a 65 fastback, like a Mustang fastback.
Yeah,
That I really wanted one of those. Even before the Camaro, like that was what I wanted.
yeah,
Um, red with like the white stripes, like the
yeah.
racing stripes. I love that car. So
Man, so LGP, so man, everything you're saying, man, thank you for all of your comments to all of you guys and gals in the comment. But yeah, that's true. Being born in '69 was really good to be, me 7 years old and seeing Star Wars in the theater and that feeling. But I do feel that even though it's not the same, I do feel that the younger generation can be educated to, you know, experience that same cool feeling, maybe. I just think it impacts, like Johnny that's in our chat all the time. He's very young, it impacted him somehow, some way, right?
yeah,
And he doesn't even have a huge collection, but
yeah.
he lives and breathes it, which is
Yeah,
really cool.
and there's also like a big community around, and I mean sci-fi, of course, right? Like there's all these like younger generation that like sci-fi, but actually the horror. There's a whole like young generation of like
Hmm.
kids that love the old horror movies, which is
Yeah,
great because like at least that, right? At least they'll appreciate like all these like horror movies from the 70s and 80s, and
yeah.
maybe that's enough to kind of give that appreciation for like real effects and like real special
Mhm.
of like
Yes, yeah.
blood squirting out all crazy.
Hey,
But
I
yeah,
saw. I was going to just say real quick. Sorry to interrupt you.
I don't
So
know.
you did a post recently on the Tie Fighter pilot helmet,
Yeah, I posted that. Yeah, it's that one right there.
and who's that from?
That's the Anovos one.
Okay.
Yeah, it's the Anovos one, and then it has the chest piece. That's it's a Moncal. It's the
Mhm.
guy yeah,
So
far.
it came with the chest piece also.
No, that's separate. I bought that separate from another guy.
Oh, okay,
Yeah,
okay.
but I guess Moncal, like I think it's called Far From Creations. They did the ones for Rogue One. They did the one, they did a bunch of like screen used ones.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, so it has some lineage just because they were used in some of the newer stuff.
Yeah,
Uh,
I can't
but yeah,
remember if it was Pete or somebody because I had sold mine, but somebody of y'all told me about the Don Post that I used to have. I had sold it,
mhm.
and I found another one, and
Oh, nice.
I love that one.
Get it? Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Yeah, the Dom Post TIE Fighter helmet, in my brain still, like, that's one that I want to get because I
Yeah.
remember my cousin had one.
Oh,
I was little, and I was like, "Oh my god, like I can't believe it," like,
yeah.
and,
The
and I don't.
stand it's like a big old stand.
Oh, so it might not be the Dom Post one then. So
Mm.
no, his didn't have a stand. Like his was
But
just like,
hang on, I'll show it to you.
let me see it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Did Don Post make like a cheaper version of it or
They
no?
did.
Okay, might
They
have missed
did.
that one, but
Yeah, they did. Hang on a second.
Pete, it was me. Did Pete sell that to you? Or?
No, I think it was somebody that I can't remember how I found it. Somebody told me about it, and I thought it was Pete, but maybe it wasn't.
Hey, Jumpin' General, how you doing? Ooh, yeah, that's nice. Hold on, let me put you on big screen real quick.
Yeah.
Nice. So it came with that stand.
Yeah.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah. Joel made me that little guy back there. Hey. But yeah,
Pete said he sent you the eBay link.
that's what I thought it was something like that.
Give him some credit, man.
That's right.
Oh yeah, let me see that. Hold on, let me see that. Let me see that
You
again.
always get excited. I know
Let
you
me see
do.
that. Let me see that. I'm like trying to see. I'm like, yeah. So definitely, I need the first 12. I absolutely need pretty much every single one. Um, let me see the Cantina folk. I kind of have most of them. The Hoth or the Empire Strikes Back ones, I pretty much have all of them. I need Princess Leia, Hoth. I need a Yoda. Actually, I need the Yodas. I don't have Yodas. What else do I
Yeah,
need?
I love the snow trooper.
Yeah, the snow. I just picked one up.
Yeah.
And I got it. I've been looking. I've been trying to find like a really good biker scout, and I've been finding some. But you got to teach me that trick on how to like make them white because a
Yeah,
lot of
yeah.
them don't
Yeah,
match.
no
The
problem. Yeah,
shoulder,
yeah.
like the shoulders don't match the chest piece or the boot. Yeah, see, I need a lot of the Jedi ones right now. Like pretty much those bottom two rows. I need most of them. Man, that's so cool. I can't wait to finish this.
Yeah, this is my original. He's all faded. It's real, but I don't care how faded it is. That was mine. So
The Java does the base not fit in there? Is that why you didn't put it in there?
exactly. Yeah, base doesn't fit. Yeah, but that's what the box looked like. The colors.
Yeah.
I just can't get over how all of the backgrounds are all crooked because they were perfectly straight, dude. It's like they're playing when I turn the lights. Something goes on when I'm not in here, so I just don't understand when it's sealed like that how they
Mhm.
move around. I just don't understand. But something's going on.
Yeah, man. Yeah, I think I'm in the 50s now. So I'm getting there. I'm like more than halfway there, I think.
Yeah, yeah,
That's
yeah. That's cool. Yeah, he'll. This one right here is. I'm telling you. Have
yeah.
you seen any of these yet, or
Yeah,
no?
I've seen some because like I said, I'm just getting them loose. So yeah, I've seen some about $150.
Yeah, you'll
Um,
you'll 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 be able to find them.
yeah. Yeah, I think the only ones again, I think Snaggletooth is gonna be all right. Like that's the one that I'm gonna have to pay like a grand for $1,500 or whatever, right? For like
Right.
a a loose one.
Yeah.
Um I yeah, I don't know which other one.
Hmm.
But again, luckily, like I said, I'm not being too crazy on like the weapons and all that stuff. So I'm sure I could find, you know,
Yeah,
good deal on some of them.
for sure.
All
For
the
sure.
earthquakes, I know, man. That's
Oh,
what
I know.
honestly, that's what I've been super nervous about. Because like, everyone was talking about like the eclipse and that it's gonna start earthquakes and all this stuff. I was like panicking because again, man, One earthquake here, and I'm just screwed.
Hey, Rocky. Look at my Maine Coon.
No, man.
You can't tell. You can't tell how big that one is. What are you doing? Anyways. So yeah, it's a mess in here.
So many bikes, Michael. Like so many cycles, man.
Yeah, I put all reclaimed wood and stuff in there. It's going to be really cool when we get that all done. I want that to be a really nice shop in there.
Mm-hmm.
I wanted to do a cool setup mock-up of and make it kind of look like when George Lucas stood by all those things. Also, I need to build some more pedestals. Here's that. By the way, here's the ET pedestal.
Nice. Oh yeah.
Yeah, I got the arms right here.
That's funny that they sent it separate.
Yeah, they're huge ass boxes.
LGP's asking what kind of lights are those, Michael?
Which ones? I don't know which ones.
Oh yeah, I'm assuming the ones in the front of the.
Oh, and the pedestals. Yeah, those are just LEDs that I ran. There's a light strip kit that you can buy, and you can buy in different sizes.
Mm.
That's a lot of work. I'm not saying that anybody can probably do it, but there's a lot of prep that goes into that. I got the idea. I mentioned it to Lee, and then he found them for me.
Nice.
So, yeah, it's pretty cool.
Well, cool, man. Well, anything else? Any other news? Maybe long out? No. Did you already eat dinner or no? You just ran over here?
No, I made dinner, dude. I did because what happened? My freaking, I always put oak wood on it and charcoal and light the fire, and it wouldn't light. You know what I mean? So it wasn't cooking, and I was like, shit. And I didn't want to call. And my boy Gabe, he was like, you know what? No problem. I'll go on. I'm like, fuck. So I had to finish dinner, and go shower, and man, boom! I sat down and we went live.
Right? Yeah, you sat down right when it said it's.
Jeez, man, I'm all over the place,
Yeah, I gotta eat dinner too right now though. So.
Well, sounds good. Well, it was good. Thanks for everybody in the chat that was interacting with us and all the comments and stuff. Thank you for all the comments. Absolutely. It was good. It was a fun conversation, and thanks for letting me cry on your shoulders about these damn actors.
These actors, man.
Yeah, man, they suck. Oh man,
cool, brother.
All right, it's good seeing everybody. Y'all have a great evening and enjoy your day off tomorrow, if you're off.
Peace out. See you, Michael.
Bye bye.
You're all clear, kid. Now let's blow this thing and go home.